Alright, fans and friends and guys and gals, we're back in the barn with the cart again, and there's several different issues I have to work on today. Things I need to tweak up. The one thing is I got way too much toe in on the front, so that's just loosening some nuts and adjusting the tie rods. That's pretty easy. I want to add my toolbox to this side and a rack for the fuel tank, spare fuel right here. I want to keep it away from the belt and the exhaust, the fuel, so we'll put it over here. And we'll make a box out of some angle iron I got over there and maybe strap it up to here to brace it a little bit. So we'll have that to do. I don't have to do it, but one of the biggest issues I have is the brakes are mushy. And the reason the brakes are mushy is this is the rod that actuates the brake. The problem with it is it's got to bend here and it's got to bend there. And when you push the brake pedal, it straightens. It takes the pressure off that brake. So what I plan on doing is right here, I want to put something to block it from bending in, and down here on the bottom, about here, I want to put a block to keep it from pulling out this way, because what's happening is it's just straightening those bends out. So I'm going to put something here, and I'm going to put something here. Now, I'm hoping that I can slip a piece of tubing that I cut off over the end of the pull rod so that it'll be restrained, and then I'll just need some little blocks to center it. So I had some like seatbelt tabs and stuff laying here. These might actually work. This one is almost exactly the right size if I can get it over the end of the rod, which I think I can. I can just weld that right there, and down here in the bottom I might have to cut one a little shorter and put it so it's up here. So I've got two of these, and my brackets might be all made. All I need is some guides. So that is just to make, I want the brakes to work good. What do you think? Brakes functioning well? Sounds like a plan. Alright, we'll do something here. I'm letting the heater run up a little bit. I'm going to adjust these tie rods first. Alright. These are just 9/16 jam nuts. I actually need to suck them in. Given that I don't have anything more scientific, I'm just taking a little tape measure and I'm measuring the front edge of the wheel. And that's like 29 3/4, and then I'll measure the back. That's just a little more. So I want a little bit of toe. Alright, I'm going to lock them solid for now. They certainly are better than they were. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to I don't know if you can see it under there. If I zoom way in. Oh yeah. That rod and nut right there needs to be separated so I can slide something on that rod. Alright. So this is just kind of an experiment to see if this will help the brakes. I do have Gas is on. Nothing like gas welding, huh? Look at that. Alright, now see what that's going to do is that's going to restrain this from bending inward. It's going to take the stress off that bend a little bit because I don't like it. There we go. That's ugly. Yeah, I loosened things up a bit so she'll roll back and forth nice and easy, but that brake is solid now. And I'm dragging the rear tires, so I think I got the fix in, but just that soggy rod. So again, you can see where we welded it here, and the force against this is just pushing in, and this one down here it's just pulling out. So although that's horribly welded, and I'll admit that, it seems solid enough because it's a pulling force on it. Alright, what do we need to do next? We need to drop this muffler a couple of inches. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut the pipe right here at a slight angle, rotate it 180 degrees, and that'll drop it. So let's make some marks on that and then we'll do that. So let me explain quickly what I've done here. This is the exhaust header. It came off the engine like this. Okay. I cut it at a slight angle. That's how it comes out of the engine. So now when I weld it back together, I rotate the bottom part 180 degrees. I get a slight bend there, and I'm going to gain a couple of more inches so it won't bang up directly against the frame. So I'm going to clean these welds up a little bit. I got my Dremel over here. Now that one was pretty. I slowed the wire down a little bit. So there it is, karting fans. The bend has been all welded back and ground down smooth, and hopefully I didn't restrict the inside of it too much with a weld bead. I don't know, what are you going to do? I don't think it's going to make a bit of difference. So I just need to put her back on. We'll rock and roll. It's pretty hot now from the grinding, so we'll wait for that all installed. With a little bit of hickey in it, but see, here was the problem. Let me show you. Tighten you up here a little bit, back you up. Before, it was coming real close to hitting when I bounced on this, but I'm putting all 210 pounds on here now, and that is not going to hit. Alright. I was afraid I'd be smacking something. Alright, I put a brace up here. I think I want it to go down. Trying to line it up with that plate. It lines up perfectly with that plate. Got my wire slightly out of the way here. I gotta weld that up. Pretty that up a little bit. Alright, so we got all those holes drilled. Got the bracket welded on. We got hardware. We got spaces. We got everything we need here. It's going to be really nice for let's get into the nylock. I don't know if it is. That was the only cockeyed hole I had with that bottom one. But with that nylock sheet goes in there. Alright, boys and girls. Toolbox, toolbox. Because you know what? Riding out on the trails, we're going to need to have tools. We're going to be breaking down all the time, I guarantee you. And the lid's right here somewhere. I took it off the other. Other thing's got to go. Alright, I'll be in here with the stuff, I think. Alright, now our lid will open right up. Doesn't really stay up, but that's okay. Get your tools out. Extra belt. Gotta have an extra belt. Put together a collection of tools and we'll push the beast out. What should I call this thing anyway? The beast? I think it's kind of a beast. I do. All right, I'm gonna go get a coat because it's cold as heck out, and maybe even a stocking cap. And we'll take the little beast for a ride. All right, guys, it actually is starting to rain and snow out here, so I'm just gonna do a ride around. I'm not gonna show you the startup. I'm leaving this inside the barn door. motor runs great though. Great. Alright. We're gonna have to take it easy though, because let me get my seatbelt on. Whoops. Alright. First ride in the car. Around the barn. That motor rips. Can I do a burnout? Let's try that again. Ha! I can't tell if it's spinning or not, boys and girls. Alright, well we're going to have to put her away because it's snowing. snowing. I can't tell if I burned or it was just the motor revving up or the whatever was happening, but let's go back to the driveway. My yard's a mess. They come in here in the summer with a loader, or in the winter I mean. Yeah, I don't see any burnouts. What about donuts? Yeah, she just wants to go straight. You see that? Watch that tire when I go fast. I think I need a little bit more toe in or something. Alright, well we're going to call it quits for now. But hey, we had a ball, guys. It's cold. Gee, it's only like what, the 12th, 13th of May, something like that. It's 35 degrees and snowing here in western New York. Turn off the lights. Kill switch. Alright, well God bless, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.